Alright, good morning everyone, or I guess good afternoon when this is posted. But in game it's currently March 26th of 2021. Um, Currently in real life it is February 6th of 2022. Not confusing at all. I believe since my last, well, it's a Let's Play, but my last Dailies episode, a lot has changed. We're not going to do a full island tour because that's going to be coming up soon, but you'll see a lot of the island as we go through. I already checked my mailbox. I got a letter from someone, Olivia. We don't care about her. It's fine. And I already shook a couple trees, but we're going to do our dailies still, nonetheless. It's going to be fun. Yeah, sorry I haven't been posting a bunch. I have been streaming instead of recording videos. I know I need to be doing both. But, you know, when you're having fun, keep wanting to have fun. So yeah, I've been streaming. We got a new stream set up with a face cam on there. I felt like I needed it just because of how often I talk to Charlie in my streams. And how often she's beating me up, and I'm telling you guys that she's beating me up, and I feel like you need to know that. Like, you need to be able to see the dog beating me up, right? But yeah, so I redid a bunch of things. The first thing that I redid was Kiki's house. I'm super proud of it. The whole day after I finished Kiki's house, she did so many things. She's like sat here. She came over here and did some yoga. I mean, she just had so much fun. But yeah. So we're going through, we're shaking our trees, making the monies. How is your whole week? It's Sunday, start of a new week. I always feel like Monday's really the start, because that's when the work week starts. But, how was your last week? How did it go? My last week was full of work, and it was kind of boring. The only thing that wasn't boring, I guess two things. I believe I have found a black mold in the ceiling above my bed, which is so fun, so me to be able to experience that. God only knows how long it's been there and how long we've been breathing it in. We live on a 4th floor apartment, so you you do run the risk of a bunch of things, including, you know, ceilings leaking from the roof, critters getting in from the roof. Luckily, we haven't had that. Knock on wood. But yeah, black mold above the bed. And the last time I was like curious about it, and I didn't really stand up for myself. I should have stood up for myself and my family. They just painted over it without really looking into what was causing it. Because, like, sure, you can paint over it. I've heard with latex paint. And, you know, I mean, it makes it safe. But that makes it safe if you know what's causing it. Like, if a leak is causing it, which I would assume so, you're not going to fix the mold problem by just painting over it. You're just going to hide the fact that there's more mold and more leakage happening behind where you painted. So this time I'm not letting them do that. We are hopefully going to get them tomorrow morning when we call to rip out that part of our ceiling. God only knows, oops, how they're going to get around our bed. We have a massive king-size bed in there, and our furniture pretty much takes up the whole room. So I'm probably going to have to move my nightstand or something. I don't know. But hopefully that resolves itself. Yeah, it's been crazy. I cried a little bit because I was like, what if that's why Charlie's had so many issues with her skin and allergies. What if it's a mold allergy? And you know, you can't blame yourself for that kind of stuff. How was I supposed to know that the ceiling was leaking when I couldn't see it? You know? So that's where we're at. I'll give you guys updates as we find out more information. Oops. Yeah. But then also this week, speaking of Charlotte, we figured out her test results came in, testing her for hypothyroidism. She is negative, which also has me leaning towards, well, maybe if it is allergies. and we couldn't pinpoint the allergies because it wasn't seasonal, because it's going on all year round, and it doesn't seem to be food because we've gone to the blandest food that there is, that maybe it is an environmental factor in our home, which could be the laundry detergent we use, or could be, you know, if we have mold, it could be the mold. So, I don't know. It all very ties together. But that's the most exciting part of my week. I mean, we did go to my parents' house and play. The dogs played outside. I kind of chilled out with my mom, who's having some medical issues, so it was kind of nice just to hang out with her all day, watch some TV. She records Project Runway. We were behind. We finally finished it last night. And it was just nice to kind of hang out together again, especially when she's going through such a hard time. So yeah, that was my week. And then yesterday, while I was hanging out with my mom, I kind of spent all day coming up with content and doing work for myself. It was really funny because my mom was like, "Why are you working? Is your boss paying you to work on a weekend?" And I was like, no. It does look like the same kind of stuff that I do for my boss, but no, this is for me. This is for funsies. I just kind of want to record videos. It's what I'm passionate about, and I want to make some friends in the community. I just joined Reddit, and I'm trying to figure it out pretty quickly because my husband let me know this morning after I created it last night that it is really easy to get fucked, for lack of a better term, on Reddit. If you don't really know what you're doing, people can downvote you like crazy, especially if, you know, your post is kind of out of place. So, trying to learn it pretty quickly. I think I've got the hang of it for the most part. If you know how to change your username, let me know, because I cannot figure it out. I still have no signature, and it bothers the absolute hell out of me. But that seems to be my only issue right now. But yeah, it's a fun community. The only thing that I don't like about it compared to like Instagram is I'm kind of getting to know people. I've got like this small little group of people that I like. Ooh, I saw your post, yay. It's almost like, it's not a family because we're not that close, but it's people that I recognize. They're like friends, but not really, because we don't really connect and talk yet, but I feel like we could be friends one day over the internet, and I think that's really neat. And that was kind of my goal when I started doing this, was to find a community of people that were just as crazy about Animal Crossing as I am, because as much as I love my friends who casually play sometimes in Animal Crossing, or my husband that plays once in a blue moon, I need someone who loves the game as much as I do in my life, and I think I'm starting to find that community, and that is super fantastic and fun. But yeah, if you want to connect with me on Instagram, the link should be in the description. If it is not, it is at Kenzie Loves ACNH. Yeah, it's a good time over there. I post pretty much all the pictures you ever see me take here while we're chit-chatting, among other ones. It's pretty much a fun time over there. Ooh, a bottle. Let's see who it's from. Who are you from? Chabwick. Oh, I did a DIY and got stuff wrong, so I made this on accident. Man, I tell ya, I'm all accidents today. I couldn't keep it for just me. But I like sharing fun stuff. I hope you make it too. What is it? What'd you make? Oh, I've gotten this wooden chest like 20 times this week. But yeah, so I redid my island, and now it's like super empty right here. I don't know what to do. I just placed this here yesterday because I didn't want it in my pockets. It's not there for good. It's been crazy though. On stream, I did 2 full days, maybe even 3, of I did 2 full days of designing my island. One day was a Tarantula Tuesday, and then the other day was designing in Happy Home Paradise, which was awful. So not only was Charlie acting a fool the entire stream, but I hadn't played in Happy Home Paradise in probably 2 weeks, and I'm telling you, like, going from designing, you know, around your house, or around your island, and then going and trying to design in Happy Home Paradise, you lose, like, what buttons are what. I kept messing up the buttons, and I was fumbling. I was like, I was so good at this. What happened? I eventually got the hang of it, but it was tough at first. I was kind of shocked. But we made some cool things. Do I have any pictures of those cool things? I think so. Oh, here's some. Look, I mean, look how cute. um, do we have some? Yeah, I made a chic fashion studio. This is her bedroom. It's pretty cute. That's for Bunny. And then downstairs there's a fitting room, a little sewing room with some stuff. We've got her TV area, and then we have like a cute little quaint piano area with a vintage sewing machine that she doesn't really use, but she likes it to be on display to show where things have come from. And then we also did this. Who was this for? I think it's for Lily. She also had a little sewing area. She wanted a place, a bountiful place. I don't know. I had fun with this one. It was kind of cute. She's really cute. But yeah, we did those two on stream. And I believe that's all I did on stream that day, but I streamed for like 5 hours. Those builds took me so long. It was kind of ridiculous. But I had fun. Charlie didn't really have fun, but she doesn't really ever have fun when I stream. She's kind of obsessed with me and hates when I'm talking to you guys and not talking or playing with her. It's kind of crazy. Like, she'll be fine if we're just sitting here watching TV, but God forbid I start talking to the imaginary people online and she's like, oh no. Kenzie has lost her mind. My mama's talking to ghosts. I don't like ghosts. But yeah, so streaming's been fun. It's been definitely a gateway to some more creativity that I think I needed in my life, if I'm being honest. I've been having lighting issues, and I need to order a cable to make my camera my webcam. Right now I'm just using the out-of-the-box webcam from my laptop, and whereas that is so fun and you know it works, it's not the level that I want it to be at yet. And I will be uploading those streams hopefully today and tomorrow. I don't want to upload too many at once, but you know, don't judge it too hard. We're starting to get there. But it's been really fun talking to my old college buddies from my associate's degree. I do have up to a bachelor's, so it's been a while since I've not talked to them, but seen them in person. But it has been nice talking to one of my buddies, Zach. He pops in on these streams. He's been helping me kind of get my lighting right, and you know, he was the one who really pushed me to do a webcam. You know, don't wait. Well, he's not the one who told me don't wait. If you've ever heard of Peter Mon, he is a drama channel. This is so weird. He's a drama channel on YouTube. Charlie and I listen to him every single night before bed. He's constantly like, why are you waiting? If you're wanting to make, you know, your dreams come true and you want to make a YouTube account, you want to do whatever, just do it. Don't wait for you to be perfect at it. You're not going to be perfect at it. This isn't perfect. We're far from perfect. And he really pushed us to just get started. Even though things aren't perfect, it'll show growth, it'll show where we came from, and we're enjoying the ride. So, I don't know. If there's something to take out of that, I hope there is. Speaking of just winging it and doing things, Charlie and I have been making TikToks. Our TikTok is kind of an amalgamation of Animal Crossing stuff, you know, lifestyle stuff, dog stuff. It's mostly dog stuff right now. We were going to film baking treats yesterday, because I make Charlie some homemade training treats and cookies and stuff. We've only done it twice, but we're going to keep doing it because it is way cheaper than buying them in the store, and I can kind of control what goes into them. there's no preservatives, so they don't last very long. Um, they'll get moldy after a while, but it is still really fun to do. And yeah, but we were gonna film a video making them because I thought it'd be cute to sit on the floor with Charlie. A clean floor, obviously. We're not cooking in poor conditions. um, but we were gonna film, and then my mom was like, "Hey, come on over," and I was like, "You told me not to come over this week. You said it was too muddy." And she's like, everything froze last night. Come over." So we did that. We came over. Charlie played. Whenever we can go play with my parents' dogs, we take the opportunity because it's just so good for her to run around. And it's so hard this time of year to get the chance to do that because of how muddy it gets. My parents live on marshland, and I don't know if you've ever been on marshland, but it takes longer to dry than like regular, not on the water table um, areas. So when like their snow melts, the water doesn't clear right away. So it's hard for us to get out there and um, hang out this time of year. And we really like to because apartment living isn't ideal for a Doberman Pinscher. Um, we like to run her on their yard in addition to walks and such. Um, and she enjoys the company of their two boxers. They keep her on her toes for sure. But yeah, so we did that instead of filming yesterday, and then today I slept in. And then I was like, we need to film YouTube videos. We haven't posted YouTube in forever. So Charlie's sleeping next to me, and we're filming this. We need to catch some fishies. Yeah, fishy, fishy, fishy. But I have some video ideas that we came up with yesterday. I just kind of sat here last night and was really thinking, like, what content would I like to see? Because I never wanted just to upload daily videos. I love daily videos. They get me talking about my week and really reflecting and, being grateful for the things that have happened. But I always wanted to do more than that. And we haven't been doing more. We've just been doing daily videos and streams. I mean, there's a speed build every now and then. But even the speed builds, like, those weren't always the plan. And so we're finally getting into doing what I want to do with this channel, and hopefully we'll record a bunch of those today. The first of which, we are definitely going to do this living room design that I keep promising, because I am sick of my living room looking like a tornado went through it. So that'll be first on the list for sure. How many did we just catch? Was that just 2? Okay. So yeah, I hope your week went well. And I really hope you guys join me for my streams. I would love to chit chat and talk. Whereas I could talk to myself for hours, and I do it fairly well. It is definitely more interesting to talk to an actual human being. I did get trolled for the first time the other day. Like, I mean, I've been trolled on the internet before, but my first time live, and I was so flustered. It was kind of crazy. And I wasn't even flustered because, like, of what they were saying, because what they were saying was so juvenile and silly, and, like, I understood. It was more along the lines of, I am so gullible sometimes. And I was a little embarrassed, and that was okay. It is okay to get a little embarrassed sometimes. I still had fun. Nothing that anyone could joke about or make me feel embarrassed about will make me stop, because I enjoy this so very much. It just kind of rounds out my whole day to start off with a daily video where we talk about the week and my goals and just Animal Crossing in general. It's such a fun game just to chill out and do. Having a bad day, just go fishing for a little bit. Although if you're not very good at fishing, that might make your bad day worse. I don't know. It's kind of up to you. How many more fish do we need? Just one more, I think. Oh, there's 3? Man, I'm losing count here. We also got snow here finally, like a big snow, and I love it. Charlie loves it for the most part. I think like in the early morning when she first wakes up, she's kind of confused, especially like the day that it happens, which is really adorable. She also doesn't realize like that the snow can go on the pavement, so like she'll pee anywhere. Because I guess she thinks it's the same as like the grass. I don't know. But she gets the snow confuses her so much and is adorable. Because Dobermans are supposed to be one of the smartest breeds, and it's one of the dumbest things she does, and I love it. Alright, let's buy fish. Woohoo! I don't know that any of our neighbors are awake. So, let's run back here. I think that's where we're gonna end this video off today. Kind of a shorter video. I love chit-chatting with you guys. If you guys could like this video, and comment below, I don't know, your favorite part of the week. What was the peak moment of your week? For me, the peak moment of my week was laying down with Charlie, snuggling while it was freezing cold, and she was warming me up, and it was just so lovely. So yeah, comment your favorite part of the week, give this video a like, subscribe for more content like this, and definitely go give my Instagram and Twitch a look. You don't have to follow there if you don't want to, do what you need, but definitely go check it out. I think it would be worth the look. Thank you guys for the support. Love ya. Goodbye.